Okay, I'm upset. Bottom line, I'm upset, and I had to start the episode off this way because this was the first story that jumped out at me that, nah, we gotta talk about this because this is a very, very big thing in the community of people that feel like they can talk any which way, act any which way, interact with any creators or anybody, but in particular, some of these authors, because y'all know, if you followed my show at all these years, then you know that I have nothing but the utmost respect for these mangaka that break their backs, their hearts, their bodies. They destroy themselves for our entertainment. If you don't know, the life of a mangaka is not all easy street. It's not just, hey, I draw a drawing and I'm a millionaire. It's nothing even remotely close to that. The creator of One Piece, Eiichiro, for example, in case you don't know, he works 20 to 21 hours a day every freaking day, okay? You don't know what that's like. You don't know what it's like to work 20 to 21 hours a day hunched over on a desk, and there's millions and millions of people, giant conglomerates and corporations that are depending on your ability to make something interesting, entertaining, exciting, revolutionary, all on this piece of paper, right? That's a very big deal. So when I see scumbags, and I'm gonna say yes, people, scumbags that decide that they could talk any which way to a creator, I'm gonna call you out, fam. This is it. I'm gonna call you out. Now, I know probably some people are gonna think, oh, well, I'm gonna start doing this more often. Like, nah, if it's genuine, I'm gonna call you out. Let's be clear. I'm not gonna feed the trolls neither, but I saw this one, and the fact that the mangaka interacted right now, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, because I know I went on a tangent, I'm just so upset right now. Okay, quickly, definitely want to make sure you hit that subscribe and bell button before anything else so you get notified and all of that good stuff. Stay tapped in with this channel and what we got going on here. I inform you on everything and anything on the anime and manga world. Just saying, hit them.
No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
Over on Twitter a few days ago, the author of Hajime no Ippo was disrespected immensely by Hunter x Hunter fans. And it's not just like, oh, somebody with a Hunter x Hunter AV. What they said in particular was outright disrespectful. Because I'm sure, yeah, people are excited. Tagashi's coming back, Hunter x Hunter. I'm extremely excited. I'm ecstatic. Right now, I ain't gonna lie. This is what's making the anime and manga scene kind of exciting for me right now. The fact that Togashi is returning. This is like a god of the pen. You know what I'm saying? So I get being excited, absolutely. But when you become a scumbag and decide to disrespect another author because you're excited or you love an author, nah, fam, that's clown shoes, that's clown stuff, and we gotta call it out because right here what happened is as follows. Some dude that, while his username is above 1 average, we're gonna say you're definitely below average. You're the bottom of the barrel, like average, looks down at you and laughs, okay? And you're probably like, yo, Fornev, you're being a little cruel. Like, what did he do? Well, he decided to, on May 30th at 1:59 a.m., according to where I was when I took the screenshot, Tagashi is better than you, in a reply to a unrelated post that the author of Hajime no Ippo, George Morikawa, was writing. Like, George Morikawa, you know, he's very active on Twitter. He loves to write about different things. Sometimes I'll be popping into his sessions that he'll have like a Twitter space or whatever. Like, he's a really awesome dude. Like, how can you not respect the man that created Hajime no Ippo? So, you know, he minds his own business. This jackass, this dumbass decided, hey, Tagashi is better than you. Tagashi's a great guy, whatever. But the thing that really made me feel a certain way is because I know what it's like, right? I've been through certain situations like this where, let's just say George Morikawa reading that, what is he ideally supposed to say, right? If he responds in any other fashion other than being very extremely humble, he looks bad. If he was to tell him right now, go eat a dick, oh, well, that was uncalled for. I think he went a little excessive. If he was to tell him something like, yo, nah, I'm just as great as Tagashi, or I'm better than Tagashi, then of course that's absolutely disrespectful, yada yada. So he is in between a rock and a hard place. Like right now, if somebody commented on my channel, for example, like X, Y, and Z creator is better than you, automatically it's gonna make me think like, damn, so if I respond in any which way, this is how they're gonna react. If I respond that way, this is how they're gonna react. So George Morikawa's response is, I know it well. Basically having to be humble and saying, I know he's better than me. And at the end of the day, George Morikawa has been doing Hajime no Ippo pretty much longer than Tagashi. He's an amazing artist. He has made and inspired so many people for so many different reasons. He's a legend too. And, you know, not to be corny and quote cold, you know, whatnot, but they act like two legends cannot coexist. These are two two literal legends, straight up, absolutely legends, legendary. He's had to say I know it well, because if he says anything else, either in Japan they're gonna look at it a certain way, worldwide they're gonna look at it a certain way. Like, sure, he probably could have got maybe some internet brownie points of being like, yo, kiss my ass, you know what I'm saying, suck my left nut, whatever. He could have said something really, really foul, but in Japan they're gonna look at him like, ooh, that was uncalled for, despite the fact that no, it's completely called for. And shout outs to this dude Defar on Twitter, like, yo, really, really awesome dude. He just had to reply in honor of George Morikawa. It's the first reply I see is, shut the fuck up. And straight up, yo, I'm looking at the camera right now. You, Mr. Below Average, I want to tell you that was wrong. Like, I could really go in right now, but I just want to say that was wrong. And anybody that is thinking of doing something like that, just imagine if the shoe was on the other foot. If you was that guy, if you work your ass off, if you put 20 hours, 13, and whatever the fuck every single day of your life, if you did all of that, and for some little ass wipe to come out of nowhere and say, yo, Greg over there is better than you, like, yo, Tagashi, probably, realistically, if not my favorite, definitely one of my favorite manga of all time, Yu Yu Hakusho. It inspired the name ForneverWorld, for crying out loud, all of that good stuff. That is no excuse to be an asshole. Shout out to George Morikawa for keeping it together, because it shows what type of person you are when you're under a little bit of scrutiny, whatever the case may be, how you react. And he reacted like a stand-up guy. I know it well. Shout outs to you. You're a legend too. You and Tagashi are awesome. This dude right here, though, you corny, you a clown, and just bozo status. We're gonna give him, as a matter of fact, we're bringing it back. I used to do this segment called the Krusty of the Week Award. Homeboy, Below Average, you are the Krusty of the Week. Chris right here put his little Avi and put like some little effects like boo, like an award. You are the Krusty of the Week, you piece of shit. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna go in, but yeah, passionate rant in the beginning of Forever News. Let's get to the next story, lads. And you know what? Let's calm it down a little bit with the top 50 best-selling manga of the week, courtesy of Jose_K. And looking at 50 through 41, off rip, not many, notable mentions, to be honest with you. Like, although I'm like, what the hell? Volume 47, what is that? First of all, I think that's Yaoi. Pause like a motherfucker, but the name, like, to be able to get away with a name like that, I don't even want to pronounce this. I'm just gonna say the number 47, Tatsumi to Inui. Like, what? I think we're gonna just mosey on over to 40 through 31, because that was just a bit much. And yeah, 38, Tokyo Revengers Volume 27, 17,852, still bringing in the numbers. I'm just really, really interested to see, will it hit a mill before it leaves or not? Four Nights of the Apocalypse Volume 7, 17,069,000 total in 13 days. That is really, really good in my opinion for the Four Nights of the Apocalypse. I don't know, in case you missed it, I highly recommend go watch the recent video I did on the 7 Deadly Sins author Nakaba Suzuki. I feel almost obliged to support damn near everything he does right now, because if you understand this man's hard work and his come up and all of the shit that he went through, the living hell for 16 cancellations, one more time, 16 cancellations, you would be a fan of his too, and you would rock with him. So shout outs to him. I hope he does another 300,000 on this volume alone. Then number 33, One Punch Man Volume 25, 19,317,000 total. Yo, the One Punch Man controversy lately, some people are saying it's the greatest shit, it's awesome, it's amazing. Some people are saying that it went off the rails, the webcomic was just so much better, it lost its soul. We'll see, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's kind of a toss up there. Then number 31, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 19, 20,000, 1.629. Jujutsu Kaisen continuing to power through. And we got places 30 through 21. At number 27, Chojin X Volume 3, 22,000, bringing in total 66,000, if I'm not mistaken, lads. Yes, it is 66,000. Then we got jumping all the way up to Fire Force, again, the final volume. In 13 days, it broke 100,000, 103. Very well done again. Shouts to Atsushi Okubo. Man, it's gonna be so sad when I'm finally not talking, or not finally, but when I'm actually not talking about him anymore, because it's almost that time with the final volume being released. Then moving over places 20 through 11. At number 20, My Hero Academia Volume 34, 30,000 again, 609 in total. I just can't stress how much I love this cover. And interestingly enough, I heard that in one of the recent chapters there was mentions once again of this character. I wonder if they line things up to have like mentions of what's going to be on the cover in the latest chapters to kind of cross promote. That would make a lot of sense. And then y'all already know the drill, because of the anime is exploding. We got Spy Family Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 1, all placing 19, 18, and 16. Then we got Blue Lock Volume 19 at number 15 with 33,124. Blue Lock, that's definitely, once I get in the mojo thing, because realistically I've been saying this a lot for like months now, I'm gonna catch up, I'm gonna get into this, I'm gonna get into that. No. I'm gonna stop saying that, and y'all just gonna see, because that's another sports one that I really want to get into. Like, it just sounds good from what people are telling me. So yeah. Then Spy Family wrapping up at number 11, volume 4. Yet again, 39,000. That Spy Family anime is doing wonders. Then we got top 10, and just a lot more Spy Family. Well, for starters, 10 Uma Musume, which I think wasn't in number 1 last week, but now it's at number 10, 40,000, 172,000 total. Then we got Spy Family 9, 8, 7, 6, all Spy Family volumes. Then I am very happy to say we got a new Villain Saga volume 26. That cover looks very interesting. With almost 50,000, pretty much in total in 7 days, 50,000. Man, you don't understand. I don't care what anyone says. Farm this, farm that. Fuck your farms. I can't wait for Vinland Saga to return, baby. Oh! I'm referring to the anime, of course. I don't care what it is. I need more Thorfinn. I need more of that. Whatever it was, I need more of it. Then top 3, once again, Spy Family, latest volume 9 with 50,000, 1.2 million. Then number 2, Blue Period, volume 12, 87,000. And then number 1, a very shocking twist, but I'm not mad at it. Space Brothers, volume 41, 132,000. So this week we got Space Brothers topping it, which you rarely see Space Brothers, and I don't even think I've ever seen, and I might be misremembering. Somebody could probably pull it up, but I don't remember ever a Space Brothers volume coming in at number 1. But again, I might be totally misremembering, or it could just be that it was a soft week and it had the opportunity to blow past the competition. But very, again, interesting top 50. I like when the top 50 isn't just the usual suspects, you know, My Hero, Black Clover, One Piece, yada yada. Switch it up a little bit, and this was a fun one. And like I said, people, we may have started this episode off angry, but I got, again, some good news, some loving news, because, you know, Shonen Jump has been very rocky. Like 2022, all of the new serializations for the most part have been canceled out the magazine. We got like, what, Dororan that's still waiting in the wings to decide what's gonna happen with it, but Ayashimon out of here, Koisuru One Piece out of here, Hunter's Guild Red Hood out of here, Miru Rise of the Martial Artists out of here, which, were they 2021? I don't remember. But either way, the last year or so of serializations has just been absolutely awful, but it seems like Shonen Jump may have found their next hit, and it's ironic because it's with this sport Rakugo, which is very like different of anything you've ever seen, and I'm just kind of like, wow, this is fascinating. Like, I was checking out, shout outs to Shonen Saito, they said Shonen Jump is getting its first hit of 2022, and that's Akane Banashi. If you still haven't given it a chance, do it. One of the best mangas in the roster right now, and I ain't gonna lie, the main character's design, mwah, whoever the manga is, you know how to draw a really, really awesome character design for a main character female. I'm just looking at it right now like, yo, dog, fire, absolutely fire. And you're probably thinking to yourself, yo, FORNEV, so we're just supposed to go off this dude Shonen Saito telling us that it's a hit? Like, do you have anything to back it up? Come on, dog, it's me. I'm him. I'm that dude. Because we got some Shoseki rankings, which is basically the rankings of the volumes that just came out recently, and in particular, this is the Shoseki Jump volumes that recently came out, and it gives you an idea of like, hey, okay, this is how this is performing. It doesn't give you the numbers. We'll get the numbers probably by the end of the week for these volumes, but it gives us a little bit of insight into what's happening right here. And for June 3rd, the first day of Shoseki counting, right, you got Blue Lock at number 2. Very, 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 very good for that series. Like, holy cow, I'm kind of shocked to even say Blue Lock number 2. Blue Lock number 2, another sleeper. It's coming. It's a romance sports series, if I'm not mistaken. Then number 3, Sakamoto Days. My guy Sakamoto again. Oh wow, this is even more positive than I thought I was coming in here. I'm just like here to big up Akane Banashi, but okay, Blue Lock, Sakamoto Days. Number 4, Elusive Samurai. I don't know, yo. Don't lock down Yuki Kawaguchi too long. If you know, you know. Let him live. Let him get his feet going. I'm watching you, Yusei Matsui. I'm looking at you. And by the way, yeah, here's my eyes before people say, yo, why are you wearing shades in the daytime, bro? Because I want to, lad. Witch Watch at number 8. Whatevs. But then, this was the very pleasant shocker that shows that Shonen Jump got a new hit. For starters, I love this character's design. Absolutely amazing. Akane Banashi coming in at number 11 in day 1 of the Shoseki rankings, outdoing something that's been in the magazine for quite some time, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's Battle Series, Yozakura Family. Like, Akane Banashi Day 1 outdid Yozakura Family, outdid Me and Roboko, that Me and Roboko just got an anime. Some people are like, whatever, Me and Roboko isn't a big seller. Outdid Magu-chan, outdid Ayashimon, Earthchild, High School Family. Isn't High School Family still in the magazine, or has it got canceled yet? I don't even know. And Dororong at number 77, volume 2, just absolutely absolutely horrible. And Shugo Maru 202, yeah, they wiped their ass for Shugo Maru and threw that shit in the woods like a bear. Like, it was awful. But I say all that to say that Akane Banashi outsold multiple series that have been in the magazine for a while and have established fan bases, and it has a really, really awesome design for its MC, and I have no idea what the hell Rakugo is, but I'm very, very excited that, hey, it sounds good. People are telling me it's a good series. It's doing good. Day one in the Shoseki rankings. It's outperforming other series that have been established already in the magazine. Like, I can't hate on it. Now, day two, little bit of a different story. It dropped slightly in terms of now it's number 33, and a few of those other big dogs kind of just outranked it slightly. But again, that's massive fan bases that they should ideally have accumulated of being in magazine so long. This is volume 1 compared to like Me and Roboko. What volume is that? Volume 8 for Me and Roboko, volume 13 for Yozaku the Family. Like, these all series have been in the this is volume 1, and it's only slightly behind Me and Roboko and Yozaku the Family on day 2. Day 1 it outdid them. So imagine what it's going to be like as it continues to rise. And again, just I'm going to go read Akane Banashi as soon as I turn this camera off. And if I don't, I probably ain't gonna do nothing but be sad about me lying here, because I want to read it. Will I read it? Find out next time on Dragon Ball FORNEV. Bleach fans, I got more good news for you. Bleach fans, I got more positivity to pump through to your veins, bruh. Because y'all already know 1,000 Year Blood War is coming in October. So you're probably thinking like, yo, do they got anything ready? Like, how far are they into production? Like, this is a big deal. 1,000 Year Blood War Bleach, people been waiting 10 years for this shit. What's going on, fam? Well, according to recent leaks, it says here, Bleach anime voice recording has started. I believe there was some sort of leak out there that showed that like one of the cast members had like a script or something for the 1,000 Year Blood War, which would make sense. Like, yo, dog, if we're now in June as of the recording of this video, we're a few months away. July, August, September, October. We're 4 months away from the big anime season that we've been waiting pretty much all freaking year for, where we're gonna have Bleach, Chainsaw Man, you name it, it's gonna be there. Hell's Paradise. I don't even know how I'm gonna be able to handle this. Like, yo, I gotta ask right here, please flood my comments with letting me know, how do I handle creating content for all of those things? Like, ooh, I got a few ideas. Look out for them. But yeah, people, that means like right now they're doing voices. So that's a very good thing to hear, because that means that they have footage already, right? It's like in Japan, it's not like America. Like America, we, for cartoons, for example, we record our voices, they ship it overseas, they animate around the voices, and then boom. However, in Japan, they do it like a stage play. They got the animation in front of them, they got the actors with the scripts, and they dub into there, because in Japan, they never really were like fickle, and they still to this point don't really care too much about exactly meeting the mouth flaps, while over here in the US and the West and all around the world, a lot of people are like, nah, it better flap exactly, even though even real world, like if you really pay attention to footage and shit like that, sometimes mouth flaps don't go exactly with even real people. So yeah, but I say all that to say that it's a good thing that if they doing this now, that means that they already have footage. That means that there's already episodes probably made, pre-production, post-production, all sorts of stuff. This is a good thing that they might have episodes done and ready to go, opposed to like some tragedy productions where sometimes, oftentimes actually, not even sometimes, they are handing in the episode as it's supposed to air. It's like, here you go, hurry, we made it, and they're grabbing the tape and running and putting it in immediately into the TV for the world. Like, oftentimes that's the reality for big anime production. If they're doing this, then it's safe to say that Bleach is going to meet our expectations quality-wise. So I'm excited for it, man. It's been a long time coming. Shout out to Taite Kubo. This is the new era for Kubo, and whatever comes from it, I'm looking forward to it. Not to mention, like, yo, dog, he also got Burn the Witch waiting in the wings. I almost feel like he's gonna use Bleach as a launch pad to really blow up either a Bleach Z or Burn the Witch, because he put Burn the Witch on pause for the moment, but it's a new IP, new contracts, just so many good things for Bleach, Taite Kubo, and everybody that's into this whole verse. It's kind of crazy now that I think about it. Kubo is creating his own multiverse as well, kind of like me. In case you don't know, I got the multiverse, the FORNEVERverse, anywhere from the new podcast I created with my bros to FORNEV Always Wins, the gaming channel, FORNEVER the fuck I want, pickups and discussions videos, FORNEVERNEWS, it's separate channel. We got a lot going on, so create your own universe if you want it. Then we got big news for Dragon Ball fans, in particular if you're excited about the upcoming film, the Dragon Ball superhero film that has been all over the place at this point, plastered. Well, we got a release date for the West, which is very interesting. It's gonna pretty much, I got the date here, and we also got new trailers. It says here, theater poster lists Dragon Ball superhero film opening in the US on August 19. A theater poster for Dragon Ball superhero is listing that the anime film will will open in the US theaters on August 19th. Twitter user Trickle the TM posted a picture of the poster on Saturday. It was on display at the AMC Nashamini 24 Theater in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. But yeah, just looking at it, holy cow, is it legit or are we being trolled? I don't know. Crunchyroll and Sony Pictures previously announced the film will screen in theaters worldwide this summer, starting in August, but an exact date was still on the wraps. The summer screenings will include both the original Japanese audio with subtitles and with the dub. The company will distribute the film in all continents, including North America, Latin America, Europe, Australia/New Zealand, Africa, Al-Kelbulan, the Middle East, and Asia, excluding Japan. Crunchyroll describes the film. We're not going to even go into that because also there's new trailers has been released that says Piccolo goes undercover in Dragon Ball Super superhero teaser. Yo, what is it? First, that terrible Matrix Resurrections film starts off with Morpheus being a freaking agent and having to break free, and now Piccolo is a cop too? What are we doing here, fam? If you know, you know. This is crazy. We're just a week away from the June 11th Japanese opening of Dragon Ball Super superheroes anime film, so a new teaser is here to keep the hype train rolling. Like the last one, this is super brief, but we get some nice expressions cut of Piccolo in the short time we spend with him in disguise. And based on the new trailers, I've seen a lot of different stuff within the trailers. You got like a scene of Piccolo and Gohan in a room together. Now we got Piccolo is basically turning into 12. What happened, dog? You folded. Piccolo folded. Oh no. Or maybe he just decided, you know what? I think I'm gonna do the right thing, lad. Blue or red? Blue or red? Blue or red? You decide. Yeah, people, we go deep. If you know, you know. I'm gonna keep on saying it. It is what it is. It's like there's two different shows as you're watching this right now. My Hero Academia fans, in case you don't know, they said a while ago, like, yo, no more movies. World Heroes Mission, that's gonna be the end. Then all of a sudden, they were like, scratch that. There was a leak. 10 years, 10 movies. A movie every freaking year. And then this summer, they announced, like, oh, no movies. They're not doing no movies. Then all of a sudden, like, oh, we're not doing movies because we're doing OVAs that just so happen to be airing in theaters. So wait a minute, you're putting some animation that is intended for theaters in theaters, but they're not movies, they're original video animation. Ching ching sugoi desu ka? Dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Boku no Hero Academia, My Hero Academia's original net anime reveals 2 key visuals for the second episode, 2-episode special anime pre-screens in theaters from June 16th to June 19th and will stream online this summer afterwards. So they're doing a little bit of an exclusive, I guess, release for this one, where it's like, hey, it's not exactly that we're going into theaters per se or whatever, because it's going to be a limited run, but ultimately it's probably contractually that whole thing of 10 years, 10 movies that they have to meet some type of quota, and that's probably what it is. They probably realize like fans are sick to death of you ruining the experience of the TV anime in favor of films, not to mention that this is supposed to be the best season of My Hero Academia coming up, so they're like, we'll just do this little thing so we can meet our contractual obligations of putting something in theaters. But bro, it's not movie time right now, it's anime time, it's TV anime time, because this could make or break. Like if this blows up, this could turn into like the Marineford of My Hero, and then all of a sudden My Hero could go into its, you know, time skip, its new world, so to speak, like One Piece. If it doesn't, then Horikoshi will probably be cemented in ending the manga, assuming that he's not cemented in it already, because there's still that possibility that he's looking at it as, yo, a time skip will change everything. Maybe he would want to. We gotta wait and see. All we know that he's trying to reach a conclusion by the end of this year, early next year. It could mean that he's trying to reach a conclusion for this portion, and we're gonna get again My Hero Academia 2 with Deku being the new All Might and passing on One for All. And also some quick but unfortunate updates for the manga. My Hero Academia will be on break. Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 28. Series resumes in issue number 29 as scheduled. So if you was into this week's or latest stuff with My Hero, unfortunately there's no chapter the following issue, which I know a lot of people are like, yo, Fornev, where's the reviews? What's going on? If in case you missed it, when Black Clover returns, you guys will get a whole new way of experiencing manga reviews or somebody talking about manga chapters per se. Until then, yeah, I'll get to it, fam. I will. Just want to give a quick nod to Wit Studio, because Wit Studio, people that did the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan, they're co-producing Spy Family. They did Vinland Saga. Well, season 1, season 2 now is with Mappa. But Wit Studio's 10th anniversary exhibition will be held. It's called Wit Studio 10th Aim Higher, and they want to make better animation with everyone who supports them. That's Tetsuya Nakatake, which I want to say he's one of the big animators there. And just this poster is really awesome. It got some of the big iconic characters from Studio Wit, including the main character of Ranking of Kings, Boji. You got Anya from Spy Family. You got quite a few little gems in here, but But yeah, shout outs to Wit Studio. They've done a lot of really awesome work over the years. It's sad that they can't include like Attack on Titan or anything anymore because Mappa is just like robbing the industry of all of the talent and all the great stuff. Although I'm not trying to say that those aren't great because Ranking of Kings, I've been like all week thinking about Ranking of Kings and I finished that shit months ago. And before we wrap up, I wanted to say that there is definitely some drama, miscommunication, something there with the artist of Dr. Stone, because in case you don't know, Dr. Stone's artist Boichi, he did Dr. Stone with his co-creator Richiro Inagaki, and they finished Dr. Stone. Before that, he had his own series, if I'm not mistaken, was it Sunken Rock? Like, you know, he's been doing his thing from time to time, Boichi, and then recently he started a new manga in another publication and had to end it for sad reasons. This was just fairly recently, yet he's working on now another series, but he just ended one for sad reasons. Could it very well be that the sad reasons was, nah, you want to leave Jump, you want to leave Shueisha, that's fine. You're not going to our direct competitor Kodansha. That's what you're not going to do. We're going to hit you with a cease and desist, an injunction, whatever it takes to stop you, because now all of a sudden Boichi, he went from leaving Jump and going to Weekly Shonen Magazine, and now he's with Webtoons. Dr. Stone's Boichi launches new Webtoon series with Shin Angyo Anshi's Inwayun. Lion Digital Frontier announced on Friday that Boichi will launch a new Webtoon series with writer Inwayun, Defense Devil Island Shin Angyo Onshi, on the Line manga app in mid-2023. This art right here looks freaking amazing. The new work is titled Superstring and is tied into Korean company Y-Lab's Superstring IP, which features characters from different Y-Lab works in one universe. The IP focuses on manhwa, but also includes films, musicals, live action works, and games. The new webtoon will center on one young man's story of protecting his family and fighting alone. In the story, heroes from various dimensions come to Earth and fight a war. And it just kind of makes me think like, yo, so he left Jump, or seemingly went to Kodansha, had to cancel, and I don't know. Is there beef there? Let me know. And yeah, people, those are all the stories we have for today's episode. Curious what you guys think. Most important story, favorite story, let me know. That's all I have for this one. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life. Bye! Have an awesome day. Peace in. And you guys just watched another episode of, despite the fact I never gave you the intro, but here it is, FORNEVERNEWS! Have an awesome day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, lads.
To